5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Of the box is Madden. Madden trying to manufacture the shot, gets it away, it's there! Oh my word! What a goal from Paddy Madden! The Irishman strikes again! And is that the goal that's going to send Stockport County back into the Football League?
To do with changing that goal for the 10th series. Will we do it? Spoiler alert. Probably not. Hello and welcome to the 58th and final episode of a mammoth 9th series of the Scarf Bergara Wore, the weekly show packed full of county news, views, opinions, and this week the best clips of the show in 2023. We're talking top tier stuff here. You've got your Nicks, your Russes, your Waggies, your Ben Walkers, your Hannah Browns, your Jonathan the Geordie Hatters, your John Kierans, your Liam Richardsons, your Sam Burns, your Dave Philbins, your Roger Wilds. Essentially, if we've grabbed a clip of it for our social media over the past year, then it'll be popping up in the next 40 minutes or so. But before we do that, a quick plug for our Patreon. For just £3 a month, you can become a member of the Scarf Bergara Wore fan club on Patreon, which grants you early access to audio versions of the podcast ad-free, as well as the Courtyard Club call every Monday, having a deep dive and an in-depth analysis into that Saturday's game. You also get a monthly episode of Dave Smith Never Existed, the really niche county trivia show with myself and Ben Walker. £3 a month. What's the argument? And it also gets you priority access to tickets for live shows and all sorts of other good stuff. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it. And it's New Year's Eve now when I'm recording this, so just trying to get this out before the drinking begins. Let's do it.
It's been a mad December. I wonder if people were wondering if we'd had like a falling out. You know, you see those little. Did you know? Well, yeah. Did you see those? I saw one of those little pop-ups when I was browsing. You know, like from the Sun that said "Podcast Sexy Party Romp Feud," and I thought, is that us? It's not. We haven't had a feud.
I mean, to be honest, every party is a sexy party when I'm there. I'm just oozing with it. It's weird how the only things you can ooze are sexuality and puss. You don't ooze anything else, do you? It's like two diametrically like opposing things. Like I'd rather ooze sexuality than puss, but I'll just have to contend with neither for now.
I don't think it's going to change. Talking to a mate last night, I think it was edgy. When we used to, when we used to go to county as kids, I don't remember ever complaining about a ref. I just don't remember doing it. I don't remember it being the focal point week in, week out.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm sure we just used to have Uriah Rennie every week.
Yeah.
Oh, Uriah was great again. Every single week.
Yeah.
Oh, if we got beat, it was Ellery.
yeah,
that was it. Yeah, that's it. Rennie or Ellery, one or the other.
But what does he try to do? Because he just seems to leap half-heartedly at it with his general body, the goalkeeper.
It bounces. He looks at Carl Wotton and just sort of turns to a bit jelly and says, I don't really fancy jumping with this guy. And
I would, yeah.
The keeper's probably a similar height, but he managed to jump about Peter Shilton 1986 World Cup sort of height. Yeah. And
except with no hands. He was like a Saudi shoplifter.
Yeah.
Just totally handless.
Yeah.
Whereas Wotton jumped Maradona with extensions, but fairly. Yeah.
And you know what? Wotton's still got plenty to do there, hasn't he? Because he's got to win that header. He's got to knock it round the other side of the goalie, and then just retain his composure.
And he also knows that the keeper should. Yeah, he also knows the keeper should come and clean him out and take everything. Yeah. And it wouldn't be the first.
Jamie Willis, basically, Jamie's asking, have you got your vinyl yet from your ex?
Got it. I've got some of it. I need to go and get some. Let's not get into my personal life.
No, I'm joking.
So I am on the market, ladies. Just look at this little face.
What time? The produce hall is really nice. If you ever,
yeah, and you got Notion, you got Dr. Feelgood as well.
Yeah.
Nick's on the market. Probably the most positive single man in Stockport.
Probably, yeah.
Hepatitis B positive. But it's still positive.
We'd signed a player called Murray, not Glenn Murray. Somebody Murray, an American. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I can't remember his first name, but I think it was Murray from America. So he goes to me one day, Roger, we're signing this striker. He's an American international. And I said, oh, wow, is he good? He says, he's American international. And I said, who's he play for? He said, he plays for America. I said, yeah, but who's he play for? He says, are you not listening to me? He plays for America. I said, yeah, Gary Lineker plays for England, but he also plays for Tottenham. Who does he play for? He says, are you not listening to me? He plays for America. And I was like, oh, right. Okay. Right. Got you, Danny. Yeah. So, I just couldn't get it, that one, at all. Apparently, he was one of the worst strikers we'd had. I don't know.
Yeah, and another one, that was, yeah. Terrible.
Oh.
If you'd have
Even
come on
Saturday, there wasn't much grumbling, I don't think. I didn't tend to... I saw more people on message boards and stuff grumbling about people grumbling, about grumbling about non-existent people grumbling. It's weird. It's like, oh, what are you all moaning for? It's like, we're not. There's no one's moaning. Same in the Facebook group as well. I saw someone. I mean, I won't say her name because it might embarrass her. But she posted something saying, oh, 1-0 defeat. Well. And then someone replied saying, oh well, shows how much of a fan you are. I thought, well, no, it happens, doesn't it? It's happened to every football club since the dawn of time, and it'll happen again. Just one of them things, isn't it? But
yeah.
Yeah.
If we were losing, like defensively, we didn't look in trouble at all for the two games.
Teams have got to go past the halfway line.
Yeah. So, but I mean, and they did, didn't they? But it wasn't all played for 90 minutes inside someone their half, was it?
No, not quite.
So defensively, we look really good. It's just, like you say, mixing it up. You can't. We clearly couldn't go round them, and we'll talk about Gillingham because it's fresher in my mind. But we couldn't go round them. We couldn't go through them because they just closed all the doors. We tried to go over them, playing those high balls into Tanto, like you said. What else is there?
Well, I mean, look at the options we've got, both in the side on the bench. You'd think there'd be enough there to mix it up, but we just didn't manage to do it. We had the chance for Stretton last night. Was more of a half chance. He forced a very good save out the keeper. And then there was a chance on Saturday as well where the keeper made a very good save from a header. I can't remember.
Yeah, Rydell. Yeah.
But
he got up quite high actually for that. Rydell. But we can't play the music.
No. Creativity being stifled, just like Gillingham and Doncaster did to us.
To us, yeah.
I'll tell you, I'd just like to throw in before you kick me off your delightful specimen of a fan forum. We at Mansfield are delighted to see Stockport County back in. Are you still called County, by the way?
Yeah.
Back in the league, because you're a northern club, you're a proper club, you're a historical club. And you've had a real bugger of a time. You've been to the pit of misery and below.
Yeah.
We had 5 years in the pit of misery and we clawed our way out. It's a hell of a place to get out of. And to get out of it as champions is a remarkable thing to do. And so there's too many mamby-pamby southern clubs in this blinking league of ours now. So if I had my way, the Stevenages and Suttons and others would disappear through the trapdoor. It bothers me that teams like Oldham have gone and Scunthorpe have gone, the likelihood of them coming back anytime soon is so remote.
What about Chesterfield?
You've got to look at the league now. I mean, there's going to be 2 teams with over 100 points in the conference this year. Only one of them can get automatic promotion.
Yeah.
No. What did happen? This isn't the answer, but what did happen at that game? At half time, this 18-year-old lad went on the pitch with his girlfriend and proposed to her.
Everyone's going
16 at best. And then, and then she said, yeah, and everyone kind of clapped. And then Ken said something like, and she'll be back at school on Monday, something like that. And everyone was clapped. Yeah.
So, yeah, what we'll do, you stick around, Hannah. Should we do admin now, like we always plan to, and then get Will out? Like, because we always forget, I always forget, and then move on. So we've got mugs for sale. That
was the wankiest moment of our lives. That was terrible. That was like two snooker players in cardigans, like advertising Viennetta or something. That's the type of thing they did back then, wasn't it?
I don't know about cardigans and Viennetta, but two snooker players, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I
think snooker players and cardigans go together.
No, snooker players and waistcoats.
Waistcoats. Yeah, like John Virgo's waistcoats.
Anyway, we have mugs.
A waistcoat is just a Tory cardigan, really, isn't it? If you look at it. If you think about it, it's the same vibe as a cardigan, really.
Lillis has got a waistcoat. He was showing us on Saturday. He wears it for match days in the away hospitality and looks really smart when he's representing the club, which I thought was really lovely.
With the team, it very much feels like you've probably had this on Football Manager before, Nick. I don't know, John, have you ever played Football Manager, Championship Manager, any of those?
I have. I haven't had time in the last 8 years, but yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm getting less and less time these days, but it feels like I've had it since I played, I don't know, Premier Manager. You have a team where it's defending really well and not so good going forward, and you make a slight change to be a bit more adventurous or take more risks, and it just all goes to pot because you open yourself up at the back. I'm sure that's not
happened to me, mate. You're probably just not as good a manager as I am. But,
probably, mate.
Yeah. No, I do. It's that little butterfly effect, isn't it? And then you find yourself going mad at like 4 a.m, like working your way back through the changes to work out what it was that messed everything up. Yeah. I do anyway. Yeah. That's why I'm single. They come into bed, Nick. So we're not scoring 5 games. I don't get it.
Doing press conferences on the toilet. You ever done that?
Yeah, almost exclusively. I don't take a booking. I don't take my phone in anymore.
You not? You don't Twitter on the shitter? No, you don't bother with that.
I'm not. Hey, that's the episode title right there. That's it.
I'll make a note of that. Sorted.
I've never heard that before. That's brilliant.
Someone just came and thrust an arm across the table and was like, "All right, Nick." And I didn't know. And then as he's like turning away, he's like, Gazendo. I love the fact that he can just go, all right, Nick, Gazendo, and we know. Yeah. None of this small talk business. Not like you, Russ, holding court in the courtyard with your little circle of admirers. Or sniggering at everything you say like the 2 gimps off Top Gear.
2 gimps? I thought it was 3.
There's 3 people here, isn't there?
But it's 2 of them who laughed at him, isn't there? Yeah. Can I be James May? I like James May.
Shall we move on? If this is tremendous,
do you not want to decide which Top Gear presenter you are?
No.
Bring up a BuzzFeed quiz or something. Which Top Gear presenter are you?
No, can't stand Top Gear. It's not for me. Not a car person. Nice.
You should think about sorting yourself out your scruffy get.
I will do one day. One of these days. Yeah, drag myself into the 2020s.
Do you want me to Pretty Woman you?
I don't know what that means.
You work on commission. Big mistake. I could take you and get you all spruced up.
Is that from the film? I take it, is it? I don't know. Yeah.
I can't believe you've not seen Pretty Woman. If it was a musical version, you'd have seen it, wouldn't you?
Probably. No, there is. I bet there is.
Is there?
Well, I assume.
It's not really a family thing, though, is it? Sex worker.
Cardboard signs that say, "Please can I have your shirt." On a hit kid, I don't want to hit kids, right? But if I see when I want to hit them in the head with a trombone, mate, it just really winds me up because you can hit them and you can do that as well if they get it in twice, but it just really annoys me.
Because the kids, come on, what annoys you about it?
The kids couldn't care less most of them couldn't care less if they had a shirt. It's the dad or the mum that's with them who've made the sign. They've made the sign. It's not a kid's handwriting. It's not got a little nice picture on. It's a dad's handwriting, probably spelled shirt SHURT because he's stupid. And then the kid gets the shirt once in a million times, and then the dad takes it off him, and the mum takes it off him again. It's found its way into the game. It's found its way into Edgeley Park, where probably have 3 shirts a season. It's like, yeah, you can have it, mate. No, you can't. It just winds me up. It pisses me off. How a security letting it in? Surely a big sign like that I know you can't do damage, but you could got lots of paper cuts with it, couldn't you? You could paper cut people, and that is an offensive weapon. So stop letting them into ground. You don't let flares in. Great. Don't let signs in.
Yeah. You can't take a bottle in. Can't take a bottle of drink in.
Nope.
So why do you get to take something that could actually cut people?
Exactly.
And if it rains and the ink gets wet, then that could be poisonous.
Ink poisoning. Ink poisoning and paper cuts. The fear is real.
Or if it gets struck by lightning, it sets on fire, burns the ground down.
Yeah. Do they have to? Yeah. You have to go to when you go to away grounds. You have to have a fire certificate for flags.
Yeah.
Where's the fire certificate for the signs?
Yep. Barrow were dead funny about Dave Topton taking his flag in. They nearly didn't let him in with it. And so don't take signs. You're not allowed to take signs if you're not allowed a great flag like that. Nope.
I'll be putting my note under Dave Challoner's door once the retain list is out.
We've already spoke to him about it, didn't we? At the King's Tap last season.
Yeah, but he didn't fucking listen, did he? Because Kyle Noyle's got putting around with number 3 on his back, playing at right wing back.
This is true. Yeah. The only thing he did say to us was if anyone asked for 69, he'd probably just say no. Come on. Let's leave it there. Yeah, grow up. Yeah.
I'm going to the current squad would ask for number 69. I don't think they would.
I don't know.
I think Alex Reid is a 69 man. I think Alex Reid would have gone for 69.
No comment.
But yeah, that's it. Stop having stupid squad numbers. It's the longer Trent and Foden go on with those numbers, the more I'm going to get annoyed. And in fact, for this feature, that could be another feature. You can just present me with a list of players and numbers, and I can tell you whether it's acceptable or not.
That sounds a good one. Yeah.
So this is already spawned.
I'll start with Syria, shall I?
Putting me off me doing, aren't you, mate? Oh.
Have you seen some of those AI videos that are coming out? They're hilarious. Like burger joints from an AI.
Genuinely terrified, Russ.
Yeah.
Genuinely. We're about. In fact, I don't think we're going to get to see us win at Wembley because I think the robots are going to take over like this week and just that's going to be it now. We're all going to be like subservient sex slaves. I mean, I don't think you need to say subservient before sex slave. I think it's implied.
No, it's implied. Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be us just getting bummed by a robot. Another episode title. I'll make a note.
Bummed by a robot. That's probably the best episode title we've ever had, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. Not relevant to the football, but they never are. So
no. Bummed by a robot. I like it.
What got me with the T-shirts was it says at Wembley Stadium, powered by EE. They had to get the little sponsorship thing on, and I couldn't get reception in there. I was meant to be meeting people and like meeting down the corridor. I had to go to a certain spot in the gents' toilets to be able to get reception. So I've got a reputation now.
I could get reception in the stands, but couldn't get any in the concourse.
Oh, should have come in the gents for me, Mark.
Steady, Nick.
We'll drill a little hole in the wall.
I'm on EE, so that kept me away from the gents' toilets, which is something that I'll be forever grateful for now.
Yeah. Oh, it was like the last days of Rome in there. You've never seen anything like it. Like Sodom and Gomorrah. It's horrible. Oh, never again. No. Well, we'll be back next year for the Papa. Wouldn't it be nice to go back next season for the Papa John's Trophy final on our way to winning automatic promotion?
No. My kids have been to Wembley now. They don't need to go again.
And everyone's been to Wembley and lost, so they can never go again because I'm back on the superstitions.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I was 2 out of 2 before yesterday.
Oh, I was
so now
1 from 4, I think. So
now we know what you're playing, don't we?
Yeah.
Go, and if you didn't know, we're part of the TalkSport fan network. Ooh. So yeah,
Murdoch and you're nearly award winning as well.
And you're nearly, you have to open up that.
And we're going in for this year's, aren't we? We've had our email this week, haven't we, Russ?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we are. We're going to go in for it again. So Murdoch gives us money
away from Rowetta.
Yeah. We'll retweet that picture. Well, I'll wait for it to come up on Time Hop, and then I'll put it out again. Yeah.
Oh god, I can't wait for that. Can't wait to see that again.
Why don't you just
post breakup Nick? Post breakup Nick and his ridiculous legs. I had a terrible week.
That was brilliant. The only thing that ruined that night was not winning the award. Hey, there we go. You live and learn. Right, season tickets. Happy, sad?
Is what it is, isn't it?
Sound like Simon Rusk.
Yeah, Steve. I think we've done a good job of. Well, I have. I mean, you two just sat there mute, thinking I was talking bollocks, but I think I've done well there.
Well, I think you have done well. What I didn't get, Nick, was somebody glassing his mate on Edgerley in the afternoon. I was like, "What are you going on about?"
Because that's the policing. Because that's how the policing works around a football ground. Even if it's not football related,
it's a football incident.
If it's in the footprint, then it's that county are getting billed for that. I mean, the police aren't literally sending a bill saying like this is how much it costs to restrain Chesney, but
well, that's what I thought. It was all done prior. So if there's what the police class as a Class A game or Class B or whatever the Class C, they probably the same tiering as drugs. I would have thought. There's a cost for that. So Class A has a fixed cost, does it not? So whether Pete glasses Paul on Edgerley Class C or Class A, it doesn't really matter. You're still paying that fixed cost, are you not? That's why I didn't understand really where you're coming from.
But they take that
if he's on Class A or Class C.
Yeah. I mean, no one's glassing anyone on Class B.
No, they just want to come out.
Chill. Everyone's like, "Oh man, just go and get me some hobnobs. I'll have hobnobs and a chocolate yazoo, and just chill out, man. Yeah, don't harsh my mellow, dude."
I haven't got an agenda at all. I mean, we probably should do admin first.
No, get an agenda.
There's nothing to talk about. Literally nothing. I've got literally two things. I've got happy birthday for you, Nick, for Sunday. So we've happy birthday, mate. Well done that.
Yeah,
and
happy birthday, Nick.
Only other thing I've got is we didn't mention the building plans from last week that were submitted. I mean, it's that's how we're scratching around, aren't we, for that?
I was busy living hot girl summer. I don't have time to be looking at blueprints and building plans.
Exactly, building plans.
I didn't see any building plans. I just seen a picture with a circle that somebody had put on saying it's going to be here.
Brilliant. That's all you need.
That's all you need. Was that an architect's drawing?
It was the same guy that designed the railway end.
That'll be $3,000.
Yeah.
Just on the railway end, though. I went to that Father's Day thing a couple of weeks ago, which was very, very good, by the way. But we parked in the railway end car park because the other car park was full. And when we parked there, obviously the building's gone now, hasn't it? What was? Because you know what? I've forgotten what that pub was called. Oh,
Bungalow.
The bungalow. That's it. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that. That's already gone, and the amount of space behind there, unbelievable for any new stand. It's going to be It's going to be something that. Yeah, I just stood there thinking.
You're going to move on.
Yeah, well, yeah, steady as she goes, I think.
All right, Jack White.
Pretty sure he just sung that, didn't he? I don't think he made that up.
No, he wrote the song.
I know he did. Yeah, but isn't it? It's like it's probably. I was gonna say it's nautical thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like most sayings. Actually.
Yeah, I know. Well,
not enough room to swing a cat in here. That's nautical.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them sailors on the poop deck. That's nautical.
As nobody has ever said.
It felt like, not like you'd arrived, but I was thinking, Jesus, we've got a player here. Because you were. Who's the fastest out of you two, by the way?
Ooh.
Ooh. I can actually, when I'm not injured, No, I like more fast. Now we're both speedboats, to be fair, so it's good to have in the team. Obviously, a bit of speed, but I think I'll give Tanto that.
Fair dues.
We should have a race. We should have you and Tanto against me and Russ. Like,
Nick wouldn't have started before he was back at the bar.
All right.
Getting a rep here, Nick.
We're all athletes at the top of our game on this show. All right. Everyone on here right now is a prime athlete.
Just not sure what sport, though.
No. That
areas.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where they go with football shirts now. 'Cause it seems like they're at a bit of a crossroad. That the 90s thing has been milked now. Like Arsenal have redone their kits from the 90s, and it's like, well, where are you going to go now? It's going to be. Well, Chelsea have gone like late 90s with their new one, and it just doesn't look right. I don't know.
I've seen this. It's like, how is it? They've called it like Hello to the 90s, like Hello to the 90s, and all the marketing bump. How is it a 90s shirt? It's plain blue with like an iridescent crest. It's like, that's not 90s. What's 90s about it? There's nothing 90s
It looks like when you see like a shit drama from the 90s and it's set around a football team in a particular episode, and it's just a generic kit that they put on because they don't want to advertise or anything. It just looks like that. It's very weird.
Yeah, it's kind of
like Pro Evo.
Kind of shirt you get on a greetings card, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Yeah. Someone doing one of them greeting card headers.
Yeah.
You only see on a greetings card.
Yeah, I think I agree with you completely. Now I get the 90s, it's cool and all that kind of stuff, but come on, let's create something new. Let's create something that, in 30 years' time, our kids are going to want to recreate and look back on, rather than us constantly looking backwards ourselves.
But you could properly profile people in the cinema, what film they were going to see. There was absolutely no, you could not fail at this. It was so much fun. Like blokes in like black and grey and like really muted colours, and then fully pink. Oh, I mean, also some blokes, but you could properly profile people as to what film they were going to see.
I might dress up in all pink and like do my nails pink and everything, and have like a pink headband and like dealy boppers. Are they called dealy boppers?
Yeah.
Ask your dads, everyone. That's the second time I've said ask your dad tonight to everyone. I might do that and go and see Oppenheimer. And then wait until like 45 minutes into the film and just loudly start asking where Margot Robbie is.
Is that Ken?
I'm going. Yeah. Is that Ken? Is that Ken? I don't think I'm going to the game on Saturday. I think we know what Nick's doing. Oh God, what a life!
I think you should turn up to the game like that just so we know.
Oh yeah, that's a point. Yeah. I'll turn up to the game in my Barbie outfit, but just with a really like far off look on my face, like someone who's like seen some horrors.
Then will not everyone think you're a Hartlepool fan?
Everyone.
Oh God! If you're on Patreon, you will get this podcast in the next half an hour or so. Once I've worked out what we're going to call it, and then I might start outsourcing the naming of the podcast. I don't know. But then people would have to watch it, wouldn't they, to find? I thought I might as well just carry on doing it. It's fine. I'm sure
you have to get Tizer. You have to get Tizer mentioned. I thought you make was sponsored by him at one point.
No, yeah. I can't stand Tizer. Foul stuff. It's weird. Where do you stand on Tizer, Waggy?
I like Tizer. I'm all right with Tizer.
Oh yeah, right, you Sam.
That tastes a bit like TV static, doesn't it?
Well, there's the episode title. Sorted.
Well outsourced.
Yeah. See, I don't mess about.
I was just going to say how good Cody Johnson is.
He's good enough.
He's good.
Well,
he's good.
I believe the kids would call us Cody Johnson stands, wouldn't they? That's the thing, isn't it? Is it? How am I older than you, Will, and you don't even...
No, I'm there. It's the fact that you said it was the kids, and I'm pretty sure the kids have moved on from Stan.
No, they're still saying stands. They're still calling things peng, as I did with my Gregory's this afternoon. I'm down with the kids. That's not how I wanted to wrap up the podcast.
Let's
right.
There's the title.
on that bombshell. Oh, I've got the title a long time ago, mate. Don't you worry. Right, cheers, chaps. It's been a pleasure. Just stick with us for a second after, so we can talk about all the shit munchers behind the backs. Thank you for tuning in.
Cheers,
thank you for supporting us. It's much appreciated. We will
cheers.
see you
Thank you.
Week. Cheers and indeed. You'll be shocked to hear this, but I was on a date last Thursday night, and she was asking about football. Yeah, I know. Just hold the disbelief. And she was asking me about football and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I've got to the stage now where I don't really let it ruin my weekend. Like, it gets to 5 o'clock on a Saturday, and I'm over it. And Saturday night, I was kicking stuff around the house. Yeah. I was arguing with people in WhatsApp groups. I was telling people I count as friends to stop sucking cocks. It was just a holy show of myself.
Household.
Yeah. However it comes, it's just good to get off the board. Get those 3 points on the board, off the mark. I'm mixing up my similes, metaphors, mixing up metaphors. I'm piss pronunciating a lot of my worms. Yeah, it's good to be off the mark. Against the
You've been reading the dictionary today.
Horrible. So, thesaurus, dickhead. God. It was Philistine. Jesus. Absolute pleb. Not Sky Sports News watcher, Russ.
You know,
I like subtitled Danish dramas and stuff, mate. It's not really my thing. I like a murder on a bridge and people walking over fjords in jumpers looking moody. That's my type of thing. Not really into football, to be quite honest.
In the rain.
In the rain, yeah. Yeah, in the rain speaking incomprehensible gibberish.
Saying tack every now and again. And score.
Yeah, that's all you need. To be in the Scandinavian police, those are the only 2 words you need.
All you need. Tack and score.
Yeah. No, I'm not really a football fan, to be honest. I'm just doing this podcast to get into comedy, really.
Oh, right. I was going to say, John, you're all Scandinavian, aren't you? You must understand.
Well, no, I was going to say that I like watching the Scandinavian crime dramas, mostly because it sounds comfortingly like Geordie when I hear them talking. It sounds like listening to like me uncles when they're drunk. You can't quite make out what they're saying. It's like, and then I realise it's not. And if I'm drunk myself, I try to understand for a while before I realise it's Danish. And so yeah, I like the Scandinavian crime dramas for slightly different reasons than Nick does. Yeah.
I mean, county, sign someone, please.
No, this is what you're gonna get.
I'll take you back to what I said last week. A mammal with a head, just something.
Yeah, you can't always. You've got to go through the rough and the bad, haven't you? God, we've been through the rough, haven't we?
The rough and the bad.
Yeah.
Not even bothering to take the rough with the smooth.
No,
just concentrate.
I meant to say good.
Nick up.
I meant to say good at some point. Yeah.
I'm holding Nick responsible for the second half on Saturday because you tweeted at half time saying how perfect it was. You've never done that ever in your life, ever.
You know why I did that? I'll tell you why I did
stupid.
That. Well, we know that. That should not be news to anyone. That should not be breaking news. But I tweeted in the morning that I had a horrible feeling about it.
Yeah, you did.
I had a horrible morning, had some pints and what have you. And then I thought, well, if I don't tweet anything when we're winning, then Russell will be like, oh, you're just negative. He's so negative, isn't he? He tweeted saying he's got a bad feeling, then he's nowhere to be seen when we're winning. So I was like, yeah, this is perfect. Well done, everyone. Yeah, it's all going to be all right. And then, God, it was not.
Surprised you got the reception.
Oh, no, it's all right now. I was on Virgin, but Virgin have changed over to O2 now. So
right.
I normally... At Courtyard, I can get reception half-time and pre-match. It's just in the stand during the game where it's a bit spotty. But I was higher up. I was in upper tier 4 this week, and it weren't too bad.
Right.
So,
good.
And no one died. So, apart from Mohammed Al Fayed, and that wasn't like football related. So,
he died during half time?
No, he died He's died since the last time we did this.
Oh, has he? Right. I suppose lots of people have, haven't they?
I mean, yeah, but not the former possible father-in-law of the Princess of Wales, God rest her soul.
Polly the Cracker.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's very slow getting the stuff out of this one. It must be the Bentosa one. Let's have a look at the joke. Oh, Ask me what Russ. Ask me what time Wrexham kick off.
What time do Wrexham kick off?
3 o'clock, 3:22, 3:31, 3:33, 4:05, and 4:46 ish. Factual joke.
that is completely factual.
Can't argue with a word of that. So, I mean, Isaiah Kai had to go through County's tweets and look at the time of all the goals for those.
You could have just got it off flash.
I'll let him write the jokes.
I'm surprised he has that much concentration.
Flash scores won't work though, because you want the time, don't you? You need the exact time. Flash scores doesn't. I know the time of the match, but I wanted the exact time on the clock. Greenwich Mean Time, British Summer Time. That sort of thing.
Right, the exact time on the clock.
Clock time.
Right.
Clock time, call it. Yeah. Yeah. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that one. Good. Looking forward to number 3.
We're all looking forward to number 3, mate. Stick my ass on.
There we go.
Okay. Now he's got a purple head.
Not for the first time, Waggy. I'll have it tilted a bit because that's
John's angle.
Oh yeah.
I've also got
4 on Christmas Day when you've had a couple of rums or something.
Bailey's all down here.
Yeah.
I'm just doing these intros for the benefit of the judging panel now. Oh, do you remember when I did that bungee jump for the Daft Lads, despite being rendered completely blind by a dodgy batch of absinthe? That was good, wasn't it? That time Russ took his mates into an old people's home to combine their 2 loves of street dance and the songs of Vera Lynn. You're laughing, but if I've learned anything from the Royal Variety Show lineups over the years, it's that old rich people bloody love breakdancing. They can't get enough of it. Anyway, vote for the Scarf Bergara Wore, because a vote for the Scarf Bergara Wore is a vote for that drivel. Then
County ladies are 2-1 up away at Chorley.
If anyone can let me know whether County ladies are at home this Sunday, that'd be nice. Because I'm going to put down if it's Sunday. It's at home Sunday.
You can Google it, I'm pretty sure. That is a thing.
So just tell me.
Too busy watching highlights from the National League North to watch teams turning us around.
Who's won the toss? Have you got the tossing records? Is that something you do?
Don't want to see my tossing records, Russ.
Is he the biggest tosser on the podcast?
I was until a few months ago, Waggy.
Hey. I'll queue him up.
If you set them up, I'll knock them in.
What is your definition of a terrorist here on the Bergara Wore shirt scarf thing podcast?
Anyone who disagrees with me is
fine.
on the domestic terrorist watch list. Anyone who didn't laugh at my Jamal Khashoggi gag last night,
they said that in the UN
watch list. Eddie Howe, he's on there.
He's he's a dark one, isn't he? He's the one in an ITV documentary that killed the kids. Like when it's revealed after a 6-part TV series. The
Sheridan Smith played him.
Yeah,
Sheridan Smith is Eddie Howe.
Do you know what? That'd be not a bad casting choice, really, would it? It would be the really big bloke that one gets a hard on over. Who's the one that Mike Tyndall or whatever? He's a rugby player, and he was not a rugby player. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a rugby player who's married to the royal family. Not married to the whole royal family, but just one.
Well, some would suggest
himself about a bit.
yeah. So does Prince William, if the rumours are true. Claire Jeff says, Nick, that really looks like a pajama top. I mean, A, it doesn't.
No, it's not.
But B, anything's a pajama top, really. Like theoretically, anything. I can wear my Scarf Bergara Wore polo shirt, for example.
Yes.
I wear that in bed, it becomes a pajama top. I always imagine, in films where a guy slept with a woman at his house, and the next morning she'll be wearing like one of his work shirts, like oversized.
She'll be wearing that.
That's what I'm saving this for.
And she'll be like, "What's this?" You go, "Well, I'm a podcaster.
I'm a
content creator, freelance."
Oh, and I've got a day job.
Yeah.
You like milk? I like milk. You like milk?
In Milk Brill.
Milk brilliant.
Kyle Noel, I think he would obviously just come on, and maybe that was kind of, it should be really easier for him to show him on the outside, because obviously he's a right footer playing on the left. He should be able to deal with him coming inside. So I get the frustration for Ben, but clean sheet, 3 points. It doesn't matter, does it?
Not only is Kyle Noel a right footer playing on the left, he's after last season's debacle of him playing at right back and wearing number 3. Now he's playing at left back wearing number 2. It's almost like it's a personal slight against me.
Yeah, really, I think from the moment you brought it up in the fans forum, Nick, I think it was destined to happen.
Yeah. I think that's why we struggled at the start of the season, because Dave Challoner was fixated on how to wind me up.
Yeah, it's just slowly moving him across from right to left. Obviously, to right to half, and then
yeah.
No, get your number, get your fingers out. So go 1, Neil Edwards. 2.
Was Sean Connolly there in 95-96?
Yeah. 3.
Number 3, Lee Todd.
4.
Was Tom
favorite.
Bennett?
Yes.
At that point?
Yeah.
5.
Yes, he was. 5, Flinney, surely.
Yeah. 6.
Jim Gannon.
Yay. 7.
I thought you just gone really camp for a minute. Russ has got to tell us something.
7. Been on the show before.
7, been on the show before. Oh, who's been on the show? It's not Danny Lloyd.
No. His son's been on the show before as well.
Oh, Chris Beaumont.
Yeah. Number 8. Yep. Number 8 is I don't know. I know the player, but I'm not.
Well, oh right. No, that's not Paul Ware then, is it?
No. Michael Oliver. No, number 9.
Oh, Michael Oliver. Number 9, Ian Helliwell.
No.
Oh, I preemptively dabbed like a dickhead. Oh God, what an idiot!
But just to move it to 2 o'clock on a Sunday, to go down to Hampshire.
Yeah.
Why?
Was if memory serves, was the Bolton game 2 o'clock on a Sunday? Okay, shorter journey, but that was 2. Was that 2 o'clock Sunday?
It's a really short journey for me.
Well, yeah. Don't you live in Tesco next to Bolton Stadium or something?
Not far from there, up the north,
He only went for a pint of milk. He's been there for 4 years.
Yeah. Coming away to myself as I go around Bolton,
Yeah. Ryan Moore said they did it last time when we played Barnet. Yeah, I seem to remember that as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. I mean, I don't think I'm going to Aldershot. It just seems like a rubbish. It just seems like a rubbish one to do.
Well, it was a proper meh draw, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, for me, I always want the lowest ranked team at home, and to get that away, I thought maybe that might be on TV, because it is a potential banana skin, isn't it?
Yeah,
we're still top of the league at that point,
and especially what they've just done to Swindon.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. You know, non-league going to the top of League 2, having just absolutely embarrassed a League 2 club.
Yeah.
You thought,
but no, we'll just move it to Sunday anyway, just for the sake of it.
Yeah, just for the sake of it.
He's very unprofessional, Bradley Walsh is. He's always laughing at like dirty names on the chase. Don't rate it. Don't rate it.
I don't. I was going to say, I think talking of dirty names, Waggy's with us, but I don't know how that links in. It's not really a dirty name, is it? I was thinking of something.
No.
Yeah, off the cuff there. I don't know. Yeah.
Now, if you were calling Waggle, then maybe.
That's not.
How are you, Waggy, mate? You all right?
No. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. But just don't call me Waggle.
No. No, we won't.
Definitely an I there, not an L. Or do I have to just sit here like this?
You can do if you want, yeah. Well, do it in the bath, and I'll chuck my washing in with you. Sorted.
So the cameras can't get you.
Yeah. So the full 11 was Lee Jones, Mike Flynn, Leo Roger, Colin Woodthorpe, Ali Gibb, Petra Helene, Damien Delaney, Aaron Lescott, Kevin Ellison, Chef Kikuchi, and Gary McSheffrey, with the 2 subs who came on being Luke Beckett and Keith Briggs.
Love it. Love it.
Brilliant.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Disconnected.
Never work with kids, animals, or in your bedroom, in your mum's house. I don't know where I was going with that. He's gone.
As soon as the game was over, I pretty much ran out of Edgeley Park because I wanted to get home as quick as I could. To see the video printer to see if it had the 8 in brackets. The 8. I ran home like Charlie Bucket. It was ridiculous. It's like, oh god! So I knew it would do. I knew it would. Like
the best ones, the 8 and then the 4 in brackets. Like you never see that. Like, yeah, it's it was a good day.
No, you're right. Again, and we've used this before on this show. It felt like it was the holding a small person's head while they're trying to hit you. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like that. We just kept them.
I think last time we said that, we described it as holding a midget's leg. So it's good to see we've gone woke. We've been infected with the woke mind virus.
Wouldn't say woke. It's just respectful, isn't it? It's just anybody can be small, can't they? It's not just limited to.
And they could be watching.
Yeah.
Well, they won't be able to see all the way up, but. What a great set of clips! Oh, that was a bit shit, wasn't it? Just we'll cut them and just use. We won't cut them. Just imagine I didn't say the other one based on your personal preference. That is just us pretty much done for the year now. Well, it is us done. That's it. The drinking begins. Thank you for all your support over the past 12 months and before and after. It's very much appreciated. We'll be back this week talking about the Mansfield game and looking forward to a week of no football. But hopefully we'll be back. Despite the fact we're not playing on FA Cup weekend, I'd imagine we'll be back with a pod because all the intelligence suggests there's going to be signings. So we'll have that to talk about. And we'll have the return of Isaiah Kite as well for his transfer window latest roundup. Right, that is us. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you to everyone who's joined us. I named some of them at the top of the show, but I couldn't possibly name them all because there's fucking loads of them. All the best for 2023, and we will see you in 2024. Safe journey home wherever you're travelling to. This episode of the Scarf Bergara Wore was written, recorded, and produced by Russ Johnson and Nick Lee. The music on the opening titles was produced by Dan Johnson. Subscribe wherever you get your content, as well as finding out how to join the TSBW fan club. Check out the links in the description or go to allthews, scarfbergarawore.co.uk.